A tabloid journalist whose story triggered legal action from Prince Harry has been nominated for 3 press awards after her reporting was described as impeccably well-informed on the UK Press Awards website. Kate Mansi, assistant editor of the Mail on Sunday, is in the running for Scoop of the Year, Investigation of the Year, and Specialist of the Year, when the awards are handed out in March. Prince Harry sued the newspaper over a story written by Mansi in February 2022 about his quest to get his police security reinstated during trips to the UK. While that specific story is not among those that earned her a place on the awards shortlist, another related to the same issue was. If Mansi's nomination is a blow to Harry, it may also make difficult reading for King Charles III, who is the subject of the most significant of her 3 stories under consideration. Prince Harry's police security lawsuits. The Duke has launched 3 lawsuits over his police protection being removed, 2 against the UK government and a libel lawsuit against the Tabloid. The first of those was a judicial review of the Home Office's decision to strip him of his police protection, which became public knowledge after its existence was leaked to Mansi in January 2021. That story is among 3 that led to her being short-listed for Specialist of the Year for her work covering the royal family, though her scoop went down less well with Prince Harry. After the tip-off to Mansi, a legal representative for the Duke released a statement calling out the surreptitious timing of the leak. The statement read, "The Duke first offered to pay personally for UK police protection for himself and his family in January of 2020 at Sandringham. That offer was dismissed. He remains willing to cover the cost of security, as not to impose on the British taxpayer." It added, "It is due to a leak in a UK tabloid. With surreptitious timing, we feel it necessary to release a statement setting the facts straight." The Press Awards website reads, "World exclusive, Harry sues Britain over loss of his bodyguards again relied on Mansi's outstanding range and depth of contacts." She established that Prince Harry had launched legal proceedings against the British government after the Home Office decided not to provide state-funded security for the prince when he visits Britain. The revelation raised sharp questions about the relationship between the royal family and public money. However, that was far from the end of the story. After a court hearing in the lawsuit, Mansi wrote a follow-up exclusive accusing the Prince of spin in February 2022. It was headlined, "Revealed, How Harry Tried to Keep His Legal Fight Over Bodyguards Secret." Then minutes after most broke story, his PR machine tried to put positive spin on the dispute. The follow-up gave rise to Harry's libel lawsuit against the Mail on Sunday, which is still working its way through the High Court. A filing detailing the prince's claim read, "Harry has been upset, but sadly unsurprised, by the Mail on Sunday's distortion and misrepresentation of the facts in breach of the most basic journalistic standards and ethics." King Charles III and the cash for honors allegations. Mansi's coverage of King Charles III is, however, perhaps more significant in the case in favor of her nomination. In August 2021, the Mail on Sunday published a significant piece of documentary evidence in relation to allegations of cash for honors at his charity, the Prince's Foundation. Michael Fawcett, former chief executive of the nonprofit, resigned during investigations into the accusation that he offered Mahfouz Murray Mubarak bin Mahfouz help to secure a knighthood and citizenship in return for donations. Charles' office previously suggested the king knew nothing of the allegations. While the Sunday Times also published a number of exclusives on the subject, the Mail on Sunday revealed the text of a letter, on headed notepaper, from Fawcett to an aide of the Saudi tycoon. Sent in August 2017, it read, "In light of the ongoing and most recent generosity of His Excellency, Sheikh Murray Mubarak Mahfouz bin Mahfouz, I am happy to confirm to you, in confidence, that we are willing and happy to support and contribute to the application for citizenship. I can further confirm that we are willing to make an application to increase His Excellency's honor from honorary CBE to that of KBE, knighthood, in accordance with Her Majesty's Honors Committee. Both of these applications will be made in response to the most recent and anticipated support of the Trust and in connection with his ongoing commitment generally within the United Kingdom. I hope this confirmation is sufficient in allowing us to go forward." The story is mentioned in Mansi's nomination for Specialist of the Year but is also the basis for her nomination for both Scoop of the Year and Investigation of the Year awards. The Press Awards website reads, "Within hours of alerting Clarence House that Mansi had obtained the letter, after months of dogged investigation, royal aides announced that Michael Fawcett had stepped down as chief executive of the Prince's Foundation." A year on, the repercussions of the story are still felt. Fawcett's letter remains central to an ongoing investigation by the Metropolitan Police into a potential breach of the Cash for Honours laws. It also led to probes by the English and Scottish charity commissions. This is public interest journalism at its very best. Reasons for Kate Mansi's nomination. Mansi will have to wait until March 8, 2023, before the winner in those three categories is announced. The Press Awards website reads, "In the notoriously difficult field of royal reporting, Kate Mansi has been unrivaled, producing a string of world-exclusive scoops. As well as being elegantly written and insightful, Mansi's reporting is impeccably well-informed thanks to more than a decade carefully developing contacts and sources. The result has been to shine the light of scrutiny upon one of the most powerful, and at times secretive, institutions on the planet." The write-up strikes a somewhat different tone to Prince Harry's assessment of specialist royal correspondence and the endless palace leaks, expressed in clips from his interview with Anderson Cooper for 60 Minutes. The Duke said, "They will feed or have a conversation with the correspondent. And that correspondent will literally be spoon-fed information and write the story. And at the bottom of it, they will say that they've reached out to Buckingham Palace for comment." And on the Netflix documentary Harry Meghan, he said, "Royal correspondent is a title I suppose that is given to a select group of journalists so that those newspapers can use them and their stories with royal correspondent as credible fact, just so that whatever the papers print can come with extra credibility. I mean, anyone can be a royal expert. The whole point of it is to lend legitimacy to media articles, and they get paid for it. And that sort of press pack of royal correspondence is essentially just an extended PR arm of